unta ta. Love wins. Love always wins. For love changes everything. In front of our home in Tanhay, we had a very peculiar mango tree. It does not bear fruit regularly, but when it does, especially at the time when most of us already left home for college or for work, Mama would always say, "I think a child of mine would be coming home." Which is one of the joys of parents, to be surrounded by children. That summer of 2012 was one of those rare times when our mango tree was bearing so many fruits. Peculiarly, of the many fruits, there was a conjoined mango fruit shaped like a heart. Singin nga mangga. Murag kasing-kasing. That time, Mama was already in the hospital in coma. After her operation with tumor in her brain, and after wrestling with a malignant breast cancer for 21 years. Now, one of Mama's favorite songs was Kanlungan by Noel Cabangon, which was made popular through a McDonald's commercial depicting two lovers building a family and then slowly bracing through empty nest until one by one, a child after another came home. So at the hospital bed every night, my family and I would pray wrapped into songs. Without fail, we would sing kanlungan. But then, death snatched Mama away from us on April 8. During the wake, we continued our tradition of lifting our prayers into music. And then on the second day, while we were singing kanlungan, the lyrics just hit me. Panapanahon ang pagkakataon, may babalik ba ang kahapon? Natatandaan mo pa ba? Inukit kong puso sa punong mangga. And it hit me strongly. Death snatched away Mama from us. But not her love. Not her love. In the form of a heart, she reminded us that love is stronger than death. In honor of all the parents who sacrificed and labored for love, here is a song for you.
Kamusta na di na tayo nagkikita, miss na kita sobra. Lagi na lang kami ang nauna, di ba pwedeng ikaw muna, akin ang pangamba.
Dahil ikaw ang aking mata, sa tuwing ako'y nag-iiba, ang dahilan ng aking paghinga.
Baka naalala mo pa ba, nung ako ay bata pa, di ba? Aking puso yung hinanda sa mga bagay na buhay ang may dala. Dala ko ang iyong bawat payo, at hanggang sa dulo, magkalayo man tayo, ako'y tatayo, pangako tatay ko.
Dahil ikaw ang aking paa, sa tuwing ako'y gagapang ng dahilan ng aking paghinga. Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, pahinga labis pa sa labis ang iyong nagawa. Mapapahinga muna ako na. La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara, la tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara. Hindi ko na sasayangin pang mga natitirang paghinga. Tutungo na kung saan naroon ang mahalaga. At kahit na kailan pa may di mawawala, pagkat dala ko ang mapa. Saan man mapunta, alam kung saan nagmula.
Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata. Mapapahinga muna ako na.
Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata. Pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Labis pa sa labis ang iyong nagawa. Pahinga muna, ako na. La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara, la tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara. Pahinga muna ako na.
Okay. Are you still with us? Youth was a time in my life when quiet heartbeats would be leaping into flames of joy. Every time I would see the woman I had a crush on, I fell in love with, and would have wanted to spend the rest of my lifetime. However, God had other plans. Yes, I fell in love and I was hurt deeply. And in silence, I expressed my pain into words, into music, woven into pieces of poetry and songs which I wrote years ago, which I wish to share some with you tonight. Of leaves and memories. In my field, a tree of love once grew, clothed in leaves so green. Its buds and blossoms flirted with the sun. Its branches caressed the blue-veiled heavens. Now, all the leaves but one have fallen gently on the ground. Yet one quivering leaf clings on, though fall it must upon earth's breast. Though fall it must upon earth's breast. Every leaf a memory of a past. Every fall a gentle slumber. Now, if it folds its weary branches in sleep, and leafless would I be, then life is me is fruit. When my tree shall clothe itself in leaves again, and blossom to life in springtime, it's not for me to know, it's not for me to say.
Leaves will soon grow from the bareness of trees, and all will be all right in time. Wounds of the past will eventually heal, and all will be all right in time. Oh, you never really love someone until you learn to forgive. You learn to forgive. You learn to forgive.
Sometimes, love has to be said through a goodbye. Yet for some, goodbyes were left unsaid. Not all goodbyes happen for real. This is December afternoon. I was there at the airport one December afternoon with a woman of my heart. We held each other's hand, oh so tightly yet so tenderly, letting love pass between us then. Then into my ears you whispered, I love you always and forever. So we cried in warm embrace, kissed your lips as time stood still, until I woke up from my dream. How could it be a dream? How could it be unreal? When everything seemed true, the tears, the hug, and kiss so dear. Yes, it is true that you were gone that December afternoon. But why no tears, embrace and kiss? Oh, I remember, for you left without goodbye. Many years have gone by now, yet why can't I forget the dream that never was real? Is it what my heart desires in the silence of my pain? For the memories still remain. Then into my ears you whispered, I love you always and forever. So we cried in warm embrace, kissed your lips as time stood still, until I woke up from my dream. How could it be a dream? How could it be unreal? When everything seemed true, the tears, the hug, and kiss so dear. Yes, it is true that you were gone that December afternoon. But why no tears, embrace and kiss? Oh, I remember, for you left without goodbye. left me all alone without goodbye. Could it be that I'd know the reason why? So I could have embraced you then, so I could have kissed you then, so I could have said goodbye to you. The December afternoon, December afternoon, December afternoon. I was 16 when I entered the seminary. Honestly, it was not that easy. It was deeply painful, for I had to leave many things behind: family, home, friends, and a special someone. Nevertheless, since I had chosen to journey into the road less traveled by, and I could not get the best of both worlds, so I had to let go. It was difficult and hurting, but it was also meaningful and beautiful, for being far from them, I came to see my own gift, my own self, and my own freedom, and my own vocation. Letting go. Though it had been long ago, I couldn't forget. For the pain still remains and the memories are beyond forgetting. For how could I not remember when every time I think of love in the quiet stillness of the night, I always think of you. And the echoes of the past, no matter how hurting, still linger far into the depths of my being. Yes, for once our roads had met and we journeyed together. We vowed that never would we part, ever. And yet, we had to. Summer had to go on its pathless way. And the pain was too deep for tears. But I have come to understand, I must understand, that love is not always holding on, but also letting go. And for I could not soar to distant heights in one single flight, I have chosen to set you free. Even if so much it hurts me. And I flew to the sky, only a few have dared to dream, only a few have believed to reach. For I know that the infinite has chosen me from eternity. And you will always be a memory beyond forgetting. Have wanted to hold the hands of time from moving. I would have wanted to hold the fall of gentle rain. Rain falls, flowers bloom, life goes on and on. If only I could just forget the first time that I met you. If only I could ease the pain, the wounds of letting go. Lovers meet, lovers part, love goes on and on. Love is not just holding on, but also letting go. To love is a decision, I know. But when can I forget the red rose, the kiss one summer and you? When can I forget you? I don't know. Love is not just holding on, but also letting go. To love is a decision, I know. But when can I forget the red rose, the kiss one summer and you? When can I forget you? When can I forget you? When can I forget you? I don't know. Even as a child, I always wanted to be a priest. I felt that the energy bursting forth from within me, which I could not contain, was calling me to something greater. Greater than my dreams and even greater than who I am. I was called to serve the Lord in the priesthood.
vostra pace. Dove c'è odio, lasciarlo seminare l'amore. Dove sia ferita, perdono, questo dubbio, fede, dove sia dispersione, sperare, dove sia nerazzà, illuminarsi. Trust
that we are born again. Il Signore mi rende uno strumento della vostra pace.
One of my significant ministries for the past 20 years in my priesthood was my involvement with Worldwide Marriage Encounter, promoting the sacraments of marriage and priesthood. I was blessed that since my involvement in leadership of 2012, I was discerned as Dumaguete Zone priest with Flora and Willie, until discerned as National Ecclesial Priest with Edgar and Bibing from Bacolod, then Asian Ecclesial Priest with Aki and Ake from Japan, and ultimately as International Ecclesial Priest with Susana and Josico from Spain. It was a life of adventures and misadventures in the hope of continuously dreaming this impossible dream for the good of marriage and family, and for the greater glory of God. Friends, please help me welcome Father Randy de los Santos.
No matter how hopeless afar to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for that heavenly cause. And I know if I only be true to this glorious quest, in my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable, the unreachable, the unreachable star.
For the past 50 years of my life, I have been blessed to travel and see the world, explore the sights of places and breathe the air of a culture, and encounter people, expanding my horizons and deepening my sense of being alive. My first international trip was in a small island called Saipan in 2006 through the generosity of now Archbishop Ryan Jimenez. Now, I have visited close to 40 countries around the globe, covering all continents except Antarctica and Australia. I have rung the bell in Lake Bled in Slovenia, enjoyed tapa y paella in Madrid, got lost in Venice, lingered at the lakes in Switzerland, listened to a Mozart concert in Austria, shopped to death in the US, reached the closest country to outer space in Ecuador, bathed in the seas of Mauritius, watched The Wicked at the West End in London, beheld up close the works of Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Van Gogh, Picasso, Caravaggio, and Velázquez. Yet mostly in these travels, I was on a mission with Worldwide Marriage Encounter for the good of couples and priests, and to accompany people in pilgrimage in Lourdes, Fatima, Santiago, and the Holy Land. Allow me to affirm the members or the pilgrims who have accompanied me in the pilgrimages who are here. Let's give them a round of applause. No? Traveling gives me a sense of consciousness that this life is a life in transit, and every man is merely passing by. So we must make the most of it. Life is one beautiful adventure, and so long as I breathe, with Bishop's permission, I will travel. I will walk, and if I die walking.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go?
Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his soul. People like the way dreams have of sinking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. Don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. Far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Of the sky.
In our lifetime, things can happen, even those we least expect or dream of. At grade 4, age 10, I spoiled a class number. In fact, I really ruined it because I got out of tune. We were singing "We Are the World" for our parents, and when it was my turn, I just went off key. My brother would like to describe me as cantor frustrado, frustrated singer. At the age of 13, I auditioned for a lip synchronization. Lip sync na, kaya di man nagay ko kakanta, lip sync na lang. I was I was doing a lip synchronization of Bababaero. And then my teacher, then Mr. Andrus Kalumpang, was signaling, "Cut it off! Stop it!" So di na ko kakanta, di pag ko ka-lip sync, unsa naman lamang. So who would ever think that when I became a priest, I would be part of a singing group? God works in miracles. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my friends in music, the new priests on the block.
Thank you.
A round of applause for Father Ram, Father Randy.
Well, I think I'm growing out of my head. Yes, I think I'm growing out of my head. Over you, over you. I want you to want me. I need you so badly. I can't think of anything but you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes on you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last the lovers arrive, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes on you. Going out of my head over you. Out of my head over you. Out of my head day and night. Night and day and night. All night. None of you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, now that I've found you, say, I love you, baby. Now that I've found you, say, and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. I want you to want me. I I can't think of anything but you. Going just to head over you. Going out of head over you. Out of my head, day and night, night and day and night, all night, night and day and night, all night, night and day and night. When I think I'm going out of my head.
We would have wanted to sing more, but I know you're hungry. We're almost there. In our lifetime, we are blessed with people who touch our hearts, leave an indelible mark in our lives, shaping us to become the persons that we are. Tonight, I would like to remember them with so much gratitude for their love and for so much more. Thank you, dear wonderful people, and rest in the peace of God's embrace.
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us. Someday there'll be a time for us. Time together and time to spare. Time to learn. Time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find there's a way for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday,
Completing 50 years in life is indeed a milestone. Sometimes it marks the halfway point of a typical lifespan, hopefully. Sometimes it also signifies some biological changes or slowing down. Across the years, I've always been accident-prone. I had severe convulsion that almost took my life when I was 7 months. I was run over by a motorcycle at the age of 6. And I was even ran over by a very slow karosa during Holy Week. Imagine, hinay na ng karo, naligsan pagyuko. I was electrocuted when I was 9. I fell from a guava tree when we went to a fiesta in Barangay Ubugon, and we cut glass when we were in high school. I was cut by an open can of maling. I was diagnosed with diabetes at 25, and sickness never stopped. I had angioplasty last 2023, yet through all these, I still am blessed. I know there are times I would feel like giving up. There are times that I feel I am enveloped in darkness. But then Mama used to say, joy is not the absence of pain. Joy is not the absence of sickness. Joy is not the absence of death. There is joy in life because amidst our pain, amidst our sickness, amidst the loss of a loved one, we have a God who never abandons. We have a God who never forgets. Here is a song by Father Manuling Francisco, S.J., not yet officially released, but he taught this to our choir when he visited last May. The night can be so dark and lonely, but God, our God, is always there. 2050 has allowed me to live life through the shifting sands of every day. I have looked at life from different perspectives. The variety of experiences have made me grow to look at clouds, love, and life from both sides now. At one point, I thought I have understood, yet only to be confused at another time. It is true indeed what Gabriel Marcel said. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and they snow and everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got on my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really do not know clouds. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and fairies will, the dizzy dancing way that you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show, and you leave them laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way. But now old friends, they're acting strange. They shake their heads and they tell me, Father Jun, you're strange. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose. And still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life. I really don't know life at all. At this point, allow me to express my profound gratitude for your patience. Thank you also to the wonderful people who helped us put this tribute. Our Angels of God Choir and their choir directress, Matilda Limbaga Erojo. I also would like to thank the parents of our choir members. Our instrumentalists, Jan Kalumpang and MG Limbaga Erojo. Our sounds and lights, Dikoy Limbaga and Company, and our social communications team. Our guest artists, Father Randy De Los Santos and Father Ram Maata. Angel Rose Go. My nephew, MG Limbaga Erojo. My niece, Isabel Limbaga. And I would like to thank profoundly my two cousins who directed this tribute for all of us, Matilda Limbaga Erojo and Candy Limbaga. Allow us to end our performance tonight with a song that would remind us, how do you measure life? Money? No. Fame? No. Measure life through love. Minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a life in a year? How? In midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in a life?
125,600 minutes.
What about love? Talk about
Seasons of love.
seasons of love.
525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to collect. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man?
Dreams that she learned, or in times that he cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died. live the life of friends.
Seasons of love. Seasons of love. Seasons of
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your presence, and God bless one and all. Thank you. Okay, so I know you're very hungry, so we would like to request you to proceed to the Villanueva Park for our dinner. So dito, wala na. All we need to do is eat and build relationship. So kindly proceed now to the Villanueva Park. Thank you, everyone. Pabagit mo yun. Okay,